What's poppin', Snake Gang? Welcome back to another video, man. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video if you enjoy what you see. Comment some suggestions on videos you guys want to see in the future, whether it's crypto, Forex, scalping, indices, whatever you guys want to see. Let me know down below so I can get those videos to you. I can see what you guys want to see. If nobody's told you lately, I'm gonna tell you, not only will you be successful one day, but you're gonna get the dreams that you dream of every single night way faster than you expect. So keep grinding, never give up. All of those dreams, because I promise you, I can see you getting there very soon. So a lot of you guys are probably wondering where I'm at right now. So I'm back at my home office. I redid some things in here. We added up the plaque, little lights over there. We changed it up. You see the MambaFx sign. And yeah, I mean, things are a little different in here, but I like it. And I feel better being at home trading because I have kids and a wife, and I like to be close to them and not be, 30 minutes away in another city at a little office that I'm paying. It was stupid. So back in this office for you guys that are wondering. But other than that, let's get to the video. Today, I'm gonna go over the account size you would need, the type of setups you need, and a little method, a little strategy that's gonna help you make a lot of money on 5-minute chart trades, 15-minute chart trades, scalping the Forex and indice markets. If you enjoy it, like I said, hit that like button, subscribe, because only half of you watching this are subscribed on all my videos. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the video. When it comes to scalping and trading the 5-minute chart and making a lot of money trading it, there's a couple different rules you have to remember, okay? One of them being you want to have a good risk to reward, especially if you have a smaller sized account. You need a good risk to reward, because if you don't have a good risk to reward, then you're not going to get very far, right? You want to have these 1 to 3s, 1 to 5 type trades, type setups, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can get those type of trades every single time, or at least save yourself from losing almost every single time, okay? So here's what I do, and here's what you can do to maximize your earnings. So let's say, for instance, we're in an uptrend, okay, and you want to trade yourself a little breakout, right? Let's say you want to trade a breakout. We're on NASDAQ, right? You want to trade this little breakout, and let's say, price closed right here, broke out, and you want to take a buy. So let's say you take your buy, you take your long position, and things are looking good. You have your stops below, and you just have a simple setup, just like this. Well, look, this is the way to maximize your earnings every single time, and I'm serious, you guys have to start doing this because you're going to notice tremendous results like that, okay? So instead of actually sitting here and just once your take profit gets hit, you're done. No, you're not done. Here's what you're gonna do. As your trade starts to move into profit, you're going to bring your stop loss and trail it, okay? The best way to trail your stop loss is honestly using MetaTrader 5. They make it so simple to trail your stop loss, it's actually ridiculous. You can actually just touch the screen and slide it up and confirm. And literally slide it up and confirm, or slide it down and confirm. It's that easy with MetaTrader 5. So I do recommend you guys start using MetaTrader 5 because that's gonna be the new wave. MetaTrader 4 is gonna disappear at some point, and MetaTrader 5 is gonna be the way to go. It's a lot easier to use too. So with that being said, let's just go into replay mode and look at this trade, okay? So let's say, your main take profit is something like this, right? Let's just say, for instance, you have a 1-to-1, and that's your main take profit. Once that gets, hit, your main take profit gets hit, don't just take all your profit, take a little bit of partials if you want, but better than that, trail your stop loss. Put that stop loss to break even, right? Follow that trade. So boom, if we can get a 1-to-2 ratio to happen, right? So around this area, we will then take our stop loss, take profit. Who knows where your actual take profit's gonna be? But you're gonna take your stop loss, okay? You're gonna move from your entry, and you're gonna go ahead and follow it just a couple candles below. And there's gonna be times where you do get stopped out, right? There's gonna be times where you do get stopped out, but guess what? If you get stopped out at this 1-to-1 ratio, you made your money, you're fine, right? It's gonna come back, hit the 1-to-1, and you got your money. But guess what? What if price literally just keeps going and you just keep trailing that stop loss, right? What if that just keeps happening? Like, what if it never comes down? Right here, we obviously got taken out at a 1-to-2, so this trade would be a success at a 1-to-2. But let's say, for instance, we took a buy here, right? Let's just say, for instance, we took a buy here. Okay, we don't have a take profit set, right? We don't really have a take profit set. It's just floating, okay? We don't have a take profit set, but we do have our stop loss set, right? Let's say your 1-to-1 gets hit. Well, guess what you're gonna do at that 1-to-1? You're gonna take your stop loss, break even, and now watch what we do. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh, this is simple. This is simple. Okay, then start doing it and you'll notice tremendous results. And I bet you're not doing it now, so shut up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is our stop loss at break even, okay? We're up good, we're up good. We're at about a 1-to-2 right here, right? Now we're at a 1-to-2, so guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna put our stop loss to that 1-to-1. That simple, right? Let it play out, but boom. Let's say right here. Now what? We're at like a 1-to-4, almost 1-to-5. So let's go ahead and put our stop loss right there into profit. Now we're at about a 1-to-2, 1-to-3 in the take profit area. And if price comes back down to our stop loss that's trailing, we made money that was 3 times our loss, right? And that's huge, guys. That's huge. Okay, boom. Look at that candle right there. Let's follow it. Let's follow it. But we don't want to get too close, right? We don't want to get too close and get stopped out, which we did. But you guys get the point, right? We're going to just keep following this thing up. And that's fine because that looks like it was probably going to reverse anyway. And of course, you still want to be aware of, like, you know, your support, your resistance, all these different things, supply, demand, whatever you're looking at, trend lines. Make sure that you're also very aware of those things happening, because you don't want to just stare and be like, okay, I'm just gonna follow it and follow it and follow it. Oh, I'm at a resistance. Okay, I'm gonna take my profit, because that's where it's probably gonna just reverse anyways. But look, guys, if you can sit here and follow these trades, there's gonna be a trade, right? I mean, you're gonna win almost all the time anyways. But let's say that you do actually get one of those trades where you can, you know, take a short position and, you know, just say use your moving averages like I always do. And I'm gonna actually break down a little strategy for you guys in a minute. But let's say you want to trail the stop loss down in this area, right? That's where you think the price could go. Well, you're gonna take that stop loss, and as price moves, follow it. And it sounds crazy, but oh no, let's not go that far. Hold on, sorry. We're just gonna like right here, right? Price is moving, you're following it. Okay, let's go here, right? We're already so much in profit right now, but let's just go here and let's chill. Let's wait and see what happens. Okay, it didn't hit our stop loss, right? And price continues to the downside. Okay, boom. Now we're inside this channel. Okay, as we fell even more, look at that, now we'll go here. Now look at what profit we've secured guaranteed, okay? Main take profit got hit. We just hit ourselves a 1 to almost 5 ratio by trailing our stop loss and making sure we don't take a loss, we don't lose any money. Now, a lot of people are gonna be like, you know, what are the benefits of this, right? So the main benefits of using a trailing stop loss throughout your whole trade, especially on a 5-minute setup, which I'm gonna show you guys some more strategies to use. Remember, trailing your stop loss does a lot of things, right? It obviously secures that money you're not gonna lose. But here's what it does for you mentally. If you can mentally look at a trade and say, hey, I cannot lose money in this trade, it makes it so much easier to hold. The number one issue that a lot of new traders have is that they can't hold a trade. It's not easy for them to hold a trade. It hurts them financially. You know, it turns around and they know that, so it's affecting them mentally. It's doing a lot. It's taking a toll on you if you can't take a loss, if it hurts you to take a loss. So by trailing your stop loss, you're then allowing yourself that mental clarity of like, okay, I'm chilling. No matter what happens here, I win. Especially if you get down to somewhere like this, look at that. I mean, you're already at a 1 to 3.5 just off of a trailed stop loss, even if it reverses on you, right? I mean, come on now, we have potential. And look, you don't have to ever take your profit. You can continue to trail this for a whole week. Imagine you were to just take this and just trail it and it kept going down, down, down. You just kept trailing it. Imagine it turns into a 1 to 10 ratio trade because you trailed your stop loss down to the bottom. You see what I'm saying? And that's why trailing your stop loss can be very, very beneficial. So now I wanna put together a little strategy and show you guys a little bit of some key, you know, components that are gonna help you trade using this in the Forex markets and the indice markets or in the crypto markets, okay? So look, let's break down a little strategy for you guys. We're gonna start on the H4 and we're simply going to look for support or resistance, okay? If we can find ourselves some type of support, some type of resistance, whether it's a build-up support or whatever the case may be, we will start looking for those positions on a smaller time frame as long as we know we're going up or down, okay? So for instance, right here we created support, right? Right here we created a nice support, respected it, and off this candle started to move up. So if we actually take, you know, this support after this bullish candle hit, we then go to our 15-minute chart. All we really need to see is a couple things, right? What if we just see a simple 50 moving average and an 8 moving average telling us, hey, let's go up, right? It's curving below. You know, I speak about this before. It's a momentum style trade. You know, I'll draw it out to make it a little more clear for you guys. But look at our moving averages, right? This is basically just an 8 and a 50 SMA. So as it comes down, it curves and it's telling us, hey, we're going up. We see a buying opportunity, we're going up. We have that momentum switch to the upside, right? So what if we take something like that, okay? And as you can see, I think we have a little bit of a retracement here, but that's fine. We can get a Fibonacci buy if we have to. But as you can see, price is pretty much gonna carry this to the upside, right? And what does that mean? That means that the momentum of this trade, the momentum of this moving averages is bringing the trade to the upside. Yeah, it can break below, but as long as it comes back within, you know, 20-ish candles on a 15-minute chart, or whatever the chart you're looking at, then we obviously would re-enter for a buy, or we'd enter more positions as we crossed again. Okay, it's a very simple strategy, and it just involves a 50 and an 8 moving average on a smaller time frame in confluence with support or resistance on an H4 or daily time frame. So now you have multiple time frames saying, hey, it's time to buy, right? This is me like literally giving you guys the sauce right now, like actually giving you guys the sauce. So take this and run with it. Like, don't take it for granted. Really go trade this, practice it, and use it, okay? It's a simple strategy, but it's a simple strategy that pays well. So let's say, for instance, again, we took our long position here, right? As we broke above our moving averages, take our long position with our stops just below. And again, guys, remember, we can have our take profit way up here at this major resistance zone, and that's kind of what we would do anyways, but instead of just waiting for it to get hit, which it did get hit anyways, imagine we just take our stop loss right after we go to break even, and we trail that stop loss. Imagine how mentally clear your mind is gonna be, how good you're gonna feel about this trade as you continue and follow and follow and follow. And as we get up in this area, you would take your stop loss, put it at this, this below resistance that was created. And by the time this candle hit, you would just do about half that candle. We start to move up more, secure some more profits. If price reverses, guess what you're at right here? I mean, realistically, we're probably looking at like a 1 to 4, right? Just off of if that reversed right there. So, I mean, a 1 to 4 trade because you trailed your stop loss, but not only is it gonna help your trading, it's gonna help you mentally because you're gonna realize like, hey, I cannot lose money on this trade. And that's huge. That's huge for the psychological, whoa. That is huge for your psychology, knowing you cannot lose on this trade, and it's gonna help you for trades down the road. I'm gonna show you guys one more quick example, and then you guys are gonna be free to go ahead, back test this, try this on your own. There's so many examples in here. We call this an M, okay? Whenever the market makes an M, it's pretty obvious what's gonna happen, right? We have a double top resistance, while the beginning of the letter M has been created, okay? So if we actually take this into replay mode, you're gonna see, this is what you would see, right? So to continue and make this M, what do we have to do? Well, price has to come down and pretty much smack this support zone, okay? So, we have resistance, we have the letter M being formed. So if we go to our 15-minute chart, what do we need to see? It's very simple. We just need to see our actual moving averages start to swallow and go above this trade, which it did. So we take our short position, stops just above, and then we would target the bottom where that M has to go to be created, right? And this right here is a 1 to 7.5, okay? Put our stops a little higher, but 1 to 7 right here, okay? So as I said, we'll let the trade take place. As we start to go down lower, boom, maybe in this, because there's already a 1 to 7 that we're pretty confident about. So as price got to about there, guess what we would do? We'd take our stop loss and we start bringing it into profit, guaranteeing us a 1 to 2 at worst if it rejects, comes back. But it didn't. So we come back, we follow it. We're now sitting at about a 1 to 3.5. And look, price is still going. So now, okay, I feel good about this trade. I'm gonna go ahead and come way down here. Okay, I'm gonna come way down here and let price play out. Okay, boom, look at that. Okay, it was going too fast, but live right here, I'm 100% bringing my stop loss and I'm putting it just on half of the previous candle. And boom, we got stopped out. Put our stops here just to see. Ended up completing this trade here at a 1 to 6 ratio. It's that simple. I gave you guys a lot of sauce right now. Take the data I just gave you, use it, become a better trader, trail your stop loss, and feel better mentally knowing you cannot lose on that trade. Once you hit that 1 to 1, 1 to 2, even 1 to 3, then start bringing your stop loss down so that you guarantee those profits. It's really that easy, and this is a strategy that works, guys. Support resistance on higher time frames mixed with that momentum moving average style on the 15 or 5-minute chart. It's that simple, guys. It really is. I hope you guys really got a lot from that, enjoyed that. Yeah, I mean, this might be one of my biggest sauced up videos. So I hope you guys take that and do something with it. I want to see your guys' Instagram messages showing me that you guys are making a lot of money using this strategy. But other than that, man, I love you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. If there's anything else you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section. The app should be here soon. Working on some other things in the background. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.
Don't tell me how I'm feeling when you really don't know. Used to be my little shawty at all of my shows. Yeah, I bust a couple shots if you fuck with my bro. Now you're thinking that you're wrong, cause you know what I don't. Started at the bottom and you used to be here. Now you're seeing that I'm up and you say it's not fair. You wanted me back, but I really don't.